Hello. So naisip ko gumawa ng video on how I started with stocks para at least you have an idea and hopefully makatulong sa iba, 'di ba? So when I started, it was in 2015. So 5 years ago ako nag-start sa stocks. So noong time na yon, my friend ako who was also into stocks na syempre matagal na kasi akong interested but hindi ko kasi alam kung paano magsimula and saan magsisimula. So, yung backstory kasi nun is I had enough money to invest in either a business or an investment venture. So, meron kasi akong trauma from doing business na hindi siya naging successful way back or years ago. So that's why I was very careful and syempre scared ako kung ano yung magiging result ng business idea ko. So, nagtanong-tanong muna ako and yung isang friend ko na napagtanungan ko, he was already in stocks or has been doing stock investment for quite some time. So, nung nagtanong-tanong ako, I had an idea and then that's when I started researching also. So, nung nag-research ako, nag-check ako sa YouTube, and then si Brother Bo Sanchez, he also has this book, yung ano niya, yung how he helped yung helper niya invest or start in the stocks and she made her million. So of course, it's interesting, right? So, pero syempre medyo worried pa rin ako. So, bukod sa kanya, I still research and then check also other people's own experience and their tips. So, from there, I learned about cost averaging. So, there are two types kasi of stocks activity. So, whether you are yung into buying and selling, or into the long-term investment or investing. So, for buying and selling, it's also good, but you need time. What do I mean by that? So, kailangan may time kang tumingin palagi ng movement ng stocks prices mo. So, say, na bumili ka ng BDO, tapos whole day kang mag-aabang kung kailan siya bababa, kung kailan siya tataas. Because pagka, kunwari, you bought stocks ng BDO at a low price, tapos bigla siyang pumalo in the afternoon, say, bago mag-close ng market, pumalo siya ng doble. So, syempre, ikaw, sell mo na kasi dumoble na yung kikitain mo or kumbaga from your cost you'll earn double already. So yun yung buying and selling. Kaso wala kasi akong time to check all the time yung stocks behavior. So I of course I chose the other one, which is yung other option is yung long-term investment in stocks. So what does it mean when we say stocks investment for long term? So bibili ka ng stocks at a low price and then you will apply also cost averaging. So what does cost averaging mean? So cost averaging means na meron kang frequency of how many times you will buy stocks, the same stocks, say BDO. So, magde-decide ako, today I'll start with board lot na say 100 stocks of BDO. So, today is July or the month of July. So, magde-decide ako whether yung frequency ko of buying will be every month, every quarter, or every 6 months. So, it really depends on your buying behavior or how frequent you want to buy stocks. So, say you want to start with every month. So, every month, mag invest ka or bibili ka ng stocks for BDO, whatever or how much the price will be. So, say, binili ko ng 50 pesos today and then next month, say tumaas siya ng 55, so bibili pa rin ako with whatever the price will be. So yun yung concept ng cost averaging. Kasi say June, July, August, tumaas siya ng 55 or 5 pesos. And then by September, bumaba siya, say 51. So bibili pa rin ako. So ang concept ng cost averaging is it will average out kung ano man yung naging cost mo, makikita mo rin yung earnings mo. Basta you keep on buying. So don't feel bad. Wag mo lagyan ng emotions yung pagbili mo ng stocks kasi syempre, pagka nakikita mo na always red yung stocks mo, madi-dishearten ka, malulungkot ka kasi sasabihin mo, nalulugi ka. And then, you'll make a decision that could be a bad decision na i-pull out mo siya nang wala pang kinikita. So, when you make that decision to invest, dapat extra money mo na lang siya. Hindi siya from your savings, breaking the bank, na it'll hurt you. Okay? So, parang ano mo na siya, kakalimutan mo na siyang pera. Kasi extra money na nga lang siya. And remember, this is a long-term investment. And kung wala ka pa naman talagang business idea, like whether magsiset up ka ng siomai stall or magsiset up ka ng online business, so syempre malaking investment yun. Ang maliit na investment nowadays will take you 50K or 50,000 and you don't know yet kung ano yung magiging result nun. So everything is really a gamble. Any business venture is a gamble. You don't really know kung kikita ka ba agad-agad or malulugi ka. But you really need to make that decision. So ako, because I was scared at that time, 2015, I made that decision to start with 5,000 pesos. So that's how much you need to spend to open your own investment account with stocks. So 5,000 is what it takes. So nung panahon na yun, I started with Call Financial, COL. It's also being promoted by Bo Sanchez. And nung nag-research ako, it's reputable. It's a reputable brokerage or stocks broker investment firm. So that's why yun yung kinuha ko. But now there's actually a lot of options for you and you don't really need to go to Call Financial because nung panahon ko, Diyos ko, pumunta pa ako ng stocks exchange dito sa Ortigas to open an account because walang option for online opening ng account. Merong option for mail, which is via LBC. So you need to download the form and then print it out and then fill it out and then send it to them. And you need to wait also for approval. You need to deposit yung 5,000 sa account nila. Unlike kasi syempre excited ako. So, unlike nung pumunta talaga ako doon sa Call Financial, sinamahan ako ng friend ko, yun din yung procedure na ginawa niya. So, we went there to the office. Nakita ko yung office and at least alam ko sa sarili ko, makikita ko or nakita ko for myself na it's really an office. Legit siya, kumbaga. So, pumunta kami doon and then I filled out the forms, I paid the 5,000 and open na yung account ko. So, may account na ako. So, the next day, when I went online, so, yun naman ang kagandahan sa Call Financial. All the transactions that I do with Call Financial are online. Whether I buy, whether I sell, or withdraw to my bank account. So, ang bank account na nilink ko dun sa Call Financial account ko is my Metro Bank. So, yung panahon na yun, it was my Metro Bank payroll account. So, yun. So, I started with the 5,000. And the 5,000 is actually, you can use up all the 5,000 amount in buying any of the stocks that you want. So, nung nagsimula ako, I think I started with Jollibee, JFC. So, may board lot na sinusundan. I'll explain the board lot in a different session. So, lahat ng yung buong 5,000 binili ko I think I divided it JFC, kasi sabi nga, di ba, you need to divest, or actually parang um, you don't keep your eggs in one basket. So, I made sure na bumili ako ng JFC, bumili rin ako ng, I think it was either Ali, BDO, or Metrobank. So, these are the stocks that I chose first. JFC, which is Jollibee, Ali, ALI, which is Ayala Land, BDO, FGen, it's a mining corp, Metrobank, MBT. So, why I chose these stocks is because they are blue chip stocks. So, medyo marami information overload siya. And it's already 10 minutes, but I wanted to make sure na medyo concise siya, or at least hitik siya ng information for you to be able to use when you make that decision to invest in stocks. So, yeah. So that's how I started. I started with just 5,000, and then I divided the 5,000 to Jollibee, Ali, or Ayala Land, BDO, and Metrobank. So in another session, I'll discuss also the other stocks terms that I made use, or I mentioned, which is yung board lot, and then what's blue chips, or what are blue chips stocks, and how you can choose also the stocks that you can invest in. Okay, so yun muna for now, guys. Hope this session, or this financial tip, will help you make that business, or rather investment decision. And hopefully in the next session, I'd be also be able to give you more information, and para makatulong pa sa inyo, for you to be financially literate, because of course if hindi mo alam kung anong gagawin mo, hindi ka makakagawa ng good decision. So learning is the key, researching is the key. Okay, thank you, bye bye.